braised steak and onions. Believe me, you will love this stuff. It's sensational. Just confirming. It is. Okay, I'm going to make braised steak and onions, which is going to be yum. This is boneless shin gravy beef. Okay. A bit of a reduction in price. One of the main reasons I grabbed it. But there's $20 worth of meat. That will go a very long way. So what I'm going to do now, I've just put the pan on. I'm going to seal these. And then I'm going to cook them. If you watch the spare rib video, pretty similar process. I'm going to put in some liquid stock and bits and pieces and flavouring into a pan after I've seared them, and then chop all the onions up. They'll go in the actual base of the pan. They act like a bed. But let's get started and I'll just sear this steak. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to open that up. I'm going to season these first two bits. Salt, be generous. Black pepper. And I shall now put these into a pan. I'm just browning them, I'm not cooking them all the way through. Right, so I'm just going to put this in a pan. You'll hear a sizzle. There's one. There's two. Now, while I've got them in the pan, I shall season the other side. I'll put the seasoned side down, which allows me to season the other side. Nothing really exciting, but I'll show you. Let's do the next one. Take that off. Looking yum. I tell you what, this stuff is going to be fantastic. Slowly cooked gravy beef has more flavour than the best steak you can imagine. Now people say, rubbish. That's true. If you braise it correctly, it tastes sensational. Right, I'll get these into the pan. I'll show you why it's called shin beef. In there would have been the bone of the animals. Okay, this is shin from the shin beef cow. Right, there's only enough room for 4 bits in there, so I'll do that bit next. And we'll come back and I'll show you how to make the stock up. I'm just going to chop these onions up, you don't need to see that, okay? There are the chopped onions. Exciting, isn't it? They're going to go on the bottom. And here is the shin beef. I am just searing it on each side. Okay, that's all I'm doing. It's not being cooked all the way through. That's going to be a very slow process. Alright, and then I'm going to add some stock and some other flavourings to the base for when it cooks in the oven at about 150. Okay, next step. Alright, this first lot is seared. I'll talk a bit louder. It's seared on both sides, as you can see. This is just going to be laying in the pan on top of those onions. There's another piece. You have to trust me when I say, when this is slow cooked, it really is about as good as you can get with steak. I've got 2 more pieces I have to sear, so they're just going in the fry pan. Now I'm going to make up the stock, which is just 2 teaspoons of beef stock powder, but that's not all that's going in there. I'll show you now, just move this out of the way. So there's 2 teaspoons of stock powder gone into there, and now I'm going to add to that stock other flavourings. My HP, a dollop, don't ask me to measure, and a squirt, so it's a dollop of HP and a squirt of Worcestershire. We've all got Worcestershire. Doesn't need any salt, certainly doesn't need salt when you've got stock cube in there. I'm going to put in some parsley. This is just the stock that it's going to braise in. Now, one of the things, what am I going to add? A bit of smoke? Yeah, I might do. Just a touch of smoky paprika. Okay, mix that up. Now, this won't be enough to actually cover everything, but that's fine. This is quite strong as a mixture. What I'll do, I'll just add water to anything else I need. Even though I'm not finished with the other two pieces to go in there, I'm just going to show you what I do with that mixture. Right, this is just going in the bottom. Now all those onions on the bottom, along with the juices from the meat and everything else that oozes itself down into that area, that becomes onion gravy. Absolutely sensational. Let me get these other two pieces seared, put it on top, and I'll show you how I finish it off before I put it in the oven. Okay, that's enough for those two. I wanted to show you, people may not know what I'm saying about sealing. You see how that's still raw inside, but we've sealed both sides of the meat? So it is still raw going into the pan. Let's put that one up there. This big bugger right there. I know it doesn't look much at the moment, but trust me, when this is finished, you will be drooling. Shin beef, onions on the bottom, mixture of stock and bits and pieces, Worcestershire, HP. I am now going to crack, I think, a little bit, because I want to, a black pepper on top of that. Again, because of the stock, I won't be adding any salt, because we seasoned the meat before we actually put it in there. Now, there's a fair bit of liquid in there, but I want a bit more. This is going to be braising for about 2 hours. So this is just the remnants of what was in that cup and added water to it. Now, that is more than enough. Okay, next step's pretty simple. All we need to do is get the aluminium foil. Here we go. All I'm going to do, not very exciting, but this is what I do. Just wrap it up. You're making like a Bain Maria. All that meat is now going to be braising in this pan for probably, I'll check it in about an hour's time. See how we're going. At the moment it's got a fairly good seal on that, alright? Later on I may open it a little bit and let it breathe a bit, but now all this is going to do is go in the oven. We'll come back and check in about an hour. As you can see, a little bit of steam coming out. It means it's doing its job. It's on about 150 degrees, about 140. It's got about another few seconds left on the first cycle. Because it's cooking so slow, I'm not even going to take it out. I'm going to let it go for another hour, simply by doing this. One more hour. Then we'll come back. All that steam is goodness. Okay, we're going to check. It's been about an hour and a half actually. But we'll check it. It probably needs a little bit more, but we'll find out. Whew. Right. I think it needs a bit more, I think. Ooh, it's falling apart. Actually, I think we're good. So I'll get a bit of a close-up so you can see the meat a bit better. Oh, got to come back a little bit. Alright, so I'm just showing you the meat is really tender. And I'm going to test it. Food quality, you understand. Someone's got to do the job. Oh. So just falling apart. Now all the onions underneath, see these? That's going to be made, I'll make that into a gravy. So that is my braised steak and onions. Look at that. Don't you love that? Just falling apart. Anyway, that's how I make my braised steak and onions. I won't show you the finished product. I'll probably make a couple of meals up tomorrow out of it. I might show you one then. But what I will do is let that finish off, even though that's real tender. What I am going to do, put the lid on, forget about that for about another hour. So we're not eating this tonight, we're going to have this tomorrow with some veg. But that is my braised steak and onions, and it's going to be yum. So if you have been, thank you for watching.